Tai Chi can be 其大无外,其小无内, which means that it can be infinitely large until it exceeds boundaries, or it can be infinitely small until it transcends space. Hello, welcome back to Good Feng Shui Good Life. I'm Vimin Lai. Thank you so much for checking out this channel. Now, if you haven't already checked out my video about how to determine the feng shui sector of your house, please do so. Go to GoodFengShuiGoodLife.com where you can check out the video and also download the free Good Feng Shui Good Life Feng Shui Ruler. This is the tool where feng shui practitioners use to accurately measure the feng shui sector of your house. So get the free download, go to GoodFengShuiGoodLife.com. Determining the feng shui sector correctly is very important in this episode's content. In this episode, we are going to learn how to find the best sector for you. The main objective of me starting this channel is I want to share with the world my experiences in practicing feng shui and learning it. And I want to share with the world what worked for me and quite literally changed my life. I would also like to thank my friend Ramez in the Arabic translation part of my videos. Thanks to you, now my videos is being able to reach a total new audience. In the last episode, we learned how to find your gua of the house. Now we know which gua you belong to. Let's learn which sector is good or not so good for you. Now, I'm going to tell you how to differentiate which is the pre-Heaven Bagua and which is the post-Heaven Bagua. The post-Heaven Bagua is actually made out of the same 8 guas or 8 trigrams as the pre-Heaven Bagua. Now, what's the difference? The difference is the arrangement. How to differentiate between the two? Find the Heaven Gua, the one with the 3 straight lines. If you see the Heaven Gua on top, in the middle top, then you're looking at the pre-Heaven Bagua. If you see the Heaven Gua on the lower right side, you're looking at the post-Heaven Bagua. Now, why are there 2 versions of the Bagua? Is it there to make people confused? Think of it this way. The pre-Heaven Bagua is all the energy in its original state, the way it's created. And the post-Heaven Bagua is the distribution of energy when it interacts with the physical world. It's something like a chemical reaction. In the pre-Heaven Bagua, there's always harmony and balance. If you can recall, the opposite pairings always add up to 9. That's a state of balance. And in the post-Heaven Bagua, there's a flow of energy. So in the post-Heaven Bagua, you can find information such as time, direction, and also elemental energy. And the post-Heaven Bagua is the basis of Chinese Metaphysics, Feng Shui, Men Dun Jia, and various schools of divination. It's all based upon the post-Heaven Bagua. Now, let's get into the important stuff. If you've checked out my previous video on how to determine the feng shui sector, you should have heard about the concept of the big and small Tai Chi. The concept of big and small Tai Chi exists because we can apply the Tai Chi or the post-Heaven Bagua to anything and any space. It is said that the Tai Chi can be 其大无外,其小无内, which means that it can be infinitely large until it exceeds boundaries, or it can be infinitely small until it transcends space. Now, if you look carefully at your Good Feng Shui Good Life Feng Shui Ruler, download it if you haven't, go to GoodFengShuiGoodLife.com, you can see that this ruler is actually a post-Heaven Bagua. I will show you how to create positive changes in your life by harnessing the energy of the universe. Now let's go through some basic information found in the post-Heaven Bagua. First of all, we'll see directional information: north, south, east and west. Please take note that the north is at the bottom and south on top. Why is it so? There's a Chinese saying called 天南地北, sky south and earth north. This is where it originated. Why is it so? There are many versions. I won't go into details over here. Just remember the orientation. Bottom is north, left is east, top is south, and right is west. Apart from directional information, there's also seasonal information. North is winter. Look at the trigram. This is water. Water is strongest in the winter. Now a little off topic here. If in the future we have a chance to take a look in Chinese astrology or 八字, if we identify water as your favorable element, it also means that going north is good for you, and also that your chances of succeeding will be higher if you start something in the winter. Now this is off topic. I'm just sharing my chain of thought with you guys. Okay, back to the POST Heaven Bagua. Let's go through a cycle together. We start from the bottom, north, winter. And when winter comes to an end, the cold air will flow into the mountains, the mountain gua, which is represented by northeast. After that, you know that spring is here when you hear thunder that brings life to sprouting plants, the east sector. And then strong winds, the wind gua, will build up towards the end of spring. That's the southeast sector. Then comes summer, south, where the fire element is strong. When summer comes to an end, the earth's energy is the strongest. The earth sector is southwest. When comes autumn, the sector is west. The gua is marsh. Marsh is a swampy area at the edge of rivers. The element is metal. Moving on, the northwest represents the heaven gua, the gua of the king, the gua of the father, man of the house. The king wears a golden crown. The element is metal. This is the flow of the POST Heaven Bagua. This is only my first run through because there is so much more information within the Bagua, and information such as what organs does it represent, colors, taste, shapes, etc. I'll definitely be coming back to the POST Heaven Bagua again. Now, by watching the previous video and this one, you know how to determine your gua of the house and which sector you belong to. For example, if you're the eldest daughter, you belong to the wind gua and your sector is southeast. If you're the father of the house, you belong to the heaven gua and your sector is in the northwest. There's one thing I would like to add. For example, if you are your father's second son, your gua will be water, your sector will be north. Now, your gua will always be water until the day you become a father. You become a father, your gua will be upgraded into heaven, meaning that you has progressed into the father, the king, the heaven of your household. And if you get married and you don't have children, you will stay the second son of your father. Means that your gua will always be water until you become a father. If you're unclear about how to determine your gua, drop me a comment in the comment section so that I can assist you. And now you know how to determine your gua in your household and also find out your sector of the house. Stay tuned in future videos and I will teach you how to use this new gathered information. Thank you again for watching this video. I'm Vimin Lai, signing off for Good Feng Shui Good Life, where we give you good feng shui tips at your fingertips. Bye bye.